Hey guys, this is Kieran from MSK Physio, and today's exercise is about starting to mobilize your hamstrings a little bit. So it's encouraging these muscles to get longer at one end and shorter at the other end. This will be really useful for anyone that's having difficulty jumping sideways or being able to land comfortably on their leg in like a single leg jump. Or if you've just had some groin injuries and you're past that healing stage, you need to start getting the tissue working again and loading it up, then this is a really nice exercise for that. So one of the things we need to consider with the groin muscles is first and foremost that there's 5 of them, and they all share some similar movements of adduction and bringing that leg to the midline. So by doing this movement, it's bringing my leg in, but then they also decelerate my leg going out. So if I jump this way, it's going to control that leg going that way. But once we start getting into some other roles that these muscles have, some of them are hip flexion and some of them are extension, and some of them have sort of an internal rotation ability on the leg as well. So, and one of them crosses the knee. So they've all got shared roles but different roles, and they've got this sort of ability to interact differently as our leg moves through walking. So whether our leg's in front of us or behind us. But bringing things back to square one, if you've had an injury at the groin or at the hip, and you feel like you're needing to start mobilizing these muscles, then we want to start getting into an abducted, externally rotated position and a little bit of hip flexion. So what that looks like is my leg out to the side like this. So this is a good place to start. Your foot could be off the ground, whatever's comfortable. And your hip's not going to mobilize to its full potential unless you've got some torso stiffness or tension. Over time, when you really develop it and you get safe there, this will probably feel a lot more relaxed. But initially, you're going to have to create some tension here. And you can do that with an exhale. So what that would look like is first that I've created some flatness through here. I could balance maybe a ball. And I'm going to exhale and create some tension. And as I sit back, I'm trying not to lose this shape. So you're going back and forth like this. Keeping the knee reasonably straight. If it's a bit uncomfortable on the side of the knee, you can bend the knee, but you might have to take the toes off the ground a little bit. And that's just changing some tension around maybe some of the bursa or some of those nociceptors inside the knee. But the goal here is, can I keep this somewhat straight and not changing position and asking all the change of position to happen at my hip? What that looks like from the side here is exhale to brace and going back and forth. Okay, so that's kind of the one-sided version. The two-sided version would be to have legs wide. It's the same setup, and then you're going to sit back and forth this way. Okay, from the side, going wide as tolerable, start forward, and then sitting back to a point where you don't lose this position here. Find a position that's comfortable and you can hang there as well and just kind of breathe and relax and just sort of sink into it, and you'll get a nice stretch through the groin muscles. If you're feeling shaking though, and you're feeling like things are getting a bit burny inside those muscles, you might need to work on strengthening them instead first. And we've got some exercises that you can find for those. Our sideline groin exercises is a step 1, and then as a step 2 getting into like our Copenhagen's. But really nice exercise just to start getting things moving through the groin. If you like this video, then please hit like below. Otherwise, to check out more of our content in the future, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking our logo over here. And to check out our latest video, click up here.